Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show! Welcome to the Crimson Comedy Show. I'm your host, Andy. Today we got a very special guest today. He's a comedian and a local drunk. Give it up for the one and only Travis Smith.
Hey, not drunk today, just on there's a lot of energy.
What's your ethnicity?
Half white, half Mexican.
Because like you have like eyes like I don't know, like Spaniard eyes or something.
Yeah, dude, I thought growing up that I looked like my dad's family. My dad's white. And then my mom took me to her part of Mexico in Jalisco, and that's when I realized I look like everybody there.
Oh,
No.
your family's from the motherland?
Yeah, my family's from I'm technically first generation, and my name's Travis Smith. So
See, I'm third generation. My family's been here. Like my grandma was born in Claremont. Like so my family's been here. Like my dad didn't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. So yeah.
you don't speak Spanish?
Nah.
Yeah, it's a huge flex for me when I'm in the room with a bunch of Mexicans that don't speak Spanish.
I know like shit talking, but like I can't carry a conversation. Like if you start saying a whole sentence to me, I'm just like, huh?
I get really nervous. It's the more drunk I get, the better I am at Spanish. It's fucking crazy.
What do you like to drink?
Tequila, soda, splash of Coke.
See, I talked about this. I quit liquor because I used to like black out drunk way too many times. So like,
Well, that's the fun. That's the fun part.
how old are you?
33.
See, I'm 37. Those are behind me. Like,
Behind you?
no, I just drink craft beers. It's like a liquor beer.
Dude, that'd be pretty funny if you still black out.
Do you remember Four Locos?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Was that one?
I remember original recipe. I wasn't 21, but
I remember I drank one time and my eye twitched for like a week. I thought I was like having like I don't know, blood pressure problems or something. I don't know.
no. Here's one that most people don't remember is Sparks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember Sparks?
There-
Sparks were like
there was
the
a-
original one.
There was a bunch of random ones like Buku and
Yeah.
like cheap shit. Like,
Remember Jose's?
No.
It was juice. It was just spelled Joose.
my
So
my grandma had a neighbor. She used to drink like in the morning, like 6 in the morning, high gravity,
oh yeah,
malt
a
liquors.
hurricane.
and she would drink it with a straw. And I nicknamed her Tall Can, like because every time I saw her, she had a tall can in her hand. Like
We had one homeless dude named Tall Can. He got hit by a car on Halloween, but
I'm not trying to laugh at it. It's just funny that
that is funny.
it's funny that somebody else had that nickname. I like to
Yeah.
give people nicknames. So
I think it's a common nickname amongst alcoholics.
so yeah, her name was I called her Tall Can. She was a cleaning lady, and you'd see her leaving at work at like 6 in the morning with a tall can, like already with a straw. Like she's like, "Oh, it gets you fucked up more." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I didn't know that. If you
I-
drink beer with a straw, it fucks you up more." I was like, "I guess."
It doesn't. It's just easier to drink it, I guess.
Do you do mixed drinks or you do straight liquor?
Both, but I hate a cocktail.
I heard that if you drink like say Jack and Coke or whatever, if you do it with diet soda, it fucks you up more because there's less sugar in there.
You know what? I know the science behind it. I forgot the science behind it, but there's like that's actually true, I guess.
It has to do with the sugar. So like if
Yeah.
you get this is what I've heard people. I'm not saying it's true, but
It's true. It's 100%
if you get
true.
mixed drinks that have a lot of sugar in it, it's like less likely to like mess you up. But
You know, I'll take a stab at it because alcohol, when you drink it, it turns into sugar in your body. That's what your body turns it back into.
Mhm.
So I figured if you have more sugar, it's kind of like working double time to try to like separate the alcohol sugar from the regular sugar. Maybe that's why.
I don't know. I was drinking in my garage last night when I was texting you. I don't even remember what I was talking about. We were talking about music and shit, and you're like,
Yeah, you were replying fast.
I was drunk in my garage. I was
I love
watching Sisu Part 2.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen
No,
this?
no, what's that?
Sisu's, it's like this guy's, the Part 1, the guy's like it's like World War II movie.
Yeah, he's like a badass. He fucking
It's like John Wick 1944.
yeah, with like a fucking the guy that's like missing an eye, right?
It's something, I don't know.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking. I wanted to see it. It looked badass.
The first one's free on Prime, but the second one is I bought it on Prime. It was like $12 on
You're
sale.
buying movies?
It was $12. It was on sale. So I was like, hell yeah.
There are movies that I really want to watch. I'm just like, I guess I'll never see them. They're $4.99 to rent. And I'm like,
Yeah. I was waiting. I was like, nah, fuck it. I want to watch the second one. But yeah, we were talking about music. I sent you that. Did you listen to that band that I showed you?
yeah, it's a second of it, but you're right. They were pretty before their time. My favorite part was that what was the name, like Against the Change, or what was it?
They're called Time for Change.
Time for Change, the most straight edge name.
They were.
Yeah.
They were straight edge kids from Pomona. Shout out to Time for Change. But those guys, I remember it's funny because I have it's in my garage. Their CD, they made their EPs with beer boxes. It's like a Budweiser beer box, but they cut it and folded it in so it's brown. But if you look on the inside, you could see the Budweiser
edge. Dude.
And they had like straight edge like on the cover. But yeah, those guys.
That'd been tight if they crossed out Budweiser.
Where did you used to go to watch shows?
I used to go to the Showcase.
R.I.P.
Showcase. Backyard shows, Chain Reaction.
R.I.P.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Did you know Chain Reaction closed recently?
Yeah. I didn't know they were closing. It's just one day I looked and I was like, oh fuck, I was just there.
I saw they were doing. My wife's cousin lives out there, so we used to go to shows out there all the time. But
I went I think 2 weeks before they closed to see Algernon Cadwallader. Not hardcore, but like math rock.
I like. I used to go to. Me and my friends used to go to Second Street in Pomona. They had a bunch of venues there, but they also have all closed down. And
Aladdin Juniors.
Yeah, and
Aladdin Juniors was a good one.
The Tiki Room was another one. I don't remember.
Tiki Room. Yeah.
And then the Vault. And
I never went to the Vault.
It was a bunch of places. That one was 21 and over most of the time. So
that's probably,
it was hard, but it's stupid because the bands like that band we'd be playing there and they're not even 21. Like we can't come in to watch, but they can go and perform.
Well, that was always like the special thing. You could actually smoke on stage too.
Oh yeah.
Technically in California.
Didn't know that. So we're doing comedy. We can do that.
Yeah, but it depends on the venue owner. I'm sure he's gonna be like, I know it's not against the law, but don't do it in my fucking club. But supposedly if you're doing a like an art piece, you can smoke on stage.
As part of your act.
As part of your act.
All right, during my act, I'm gonna pretend that I'm a heavy smoker.
Yeah, well, I think that's how like Chappelle gets away with most of it.
I talked about this on my last episode. On one of his specials, he didn't smoke, and the whole time he just keeps doing this.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was like, is he pondering? I'm like, nah, he's such a... Because I saw him live in Ontario, and that motherfucker was just the whole time just flicking... They lay out a huge carpet because he's on that circle stage.
Yeah.
And it's a Chappelle show carpet, but he was just flicking dart... Like, it's carpet, he's just flicking the cigarettes on the ground. I was like, I guess he's got his money.
Well, that's what you can do now, because cigarettes are like flame retardant. Before, if this dude was flicking cigarettes onto the carpet, the whole place just goes up in flames.
Sorry.
What'd you drop? I
dropped the mouse.
Your mouse? Well, that happens.
No, but yeah, he's a mad chain smoker, but yeah, he was fun to watch. I didn't like his new special though. Did you see his new one?
I think I did. I liked it.
They kind of become more TED Talks. He's just like talking historical facts, and
well, that's what happens the older they get.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Carlin used to be all fucking. I mean, he's always been political and stuff like that, but he was like all dick and fart jokes in the beginning, and then at the end he was just reading off a manifesto of.
I used to love just listening to his rants. He would just go on like tangents. I'm like, I feel dumb. Like I'm not smart enough for this comment, but I still love it.
I listen to Carlin like it's music. Like I'll go, oh, you know what? I want to hear that joke right now, and I'm like reciting it. My girlfriend's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
I liked how he always wore all black. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah. And Carlin rules. Carlin's my all-time favorite, which probably not a good thing to be like fourth grader. Listening to Carlin and going to school with my little fucking new ideas.
I would have loved to listen to him talk on podcasts. Too bad he passed away before like kicked off. Do you think was he ever on a podcast?
Well, he used to record himself. He used to do like solo podcasts. He would record himself just
ranting.
Just ranting in like 1956.
Oh, so before podcast.
Yeah, and he still had the voice. He was like, nah, you can't.
What do you think that was? Like, I think Shane Gillis talked about in his special. He was like how. The announcers went from as soon as black people started playing sports and beating white people, then they just changed.
That's what I believe. I believe that, what is it, Jesse Jackson, or what was it?
Bo Jackson?
No, it's not Bo Jackson. It's like Jesse, whoever the guy, number 42, whoever they made the movie about. As soon as, I believe that. As soon as like black dudes started being cool, they're like, all right, I guess.
Shane was like, there goes Curly. Like they had the dumbest name.
Yeah.
It's funny because athletes used to drink and smoke like at games.
Well, that's why it's America's pastime. You don't have to be in shape. Even now, fucking, there's still fat baseball players.
Yeah, I think baseball players always been because they only got to run the 20.
And then they have designated runners.
Yeah.
So you could just be huge, fat on cocaine and just smacking balls 450
We're
yards.
Power hitters. That's why.
Yeah.
You know what they say like heavy lifters, power lifters, they're all fat dudes. They're not buff shredded guys.
No.
Like the power lifter is like a fat, look like me, like with a gut, drinking a beer, and then just fucking deadlift 500 pounds.
Yeah, but it's hard to do. It's not like every fat. There's a couple fat dudes I know that definitely couldn't.
Now I have arthritis in my shoulders, so I can't.
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
that's why.
That's a true. I have a bit about it, but it's a true story. I do have it.
So that's why you stopped lifting?
This shoulder, I just can't. I'm not supposed to like.
Do you have arthritis in your gut too? Is that why you got no abs?
Hey, fucking trash. No, but I can't. I could feel it like my shoulder when it's something
click?
wrong. Like there's something like this can move freely, this one doesn't. So like, if I were to lift heavy, I could like fuck it up worse. So
Yeah.
I can lift just light, like not too heavy. But
Yeah.
but if you want to get like shredded, you're supposed to lift light anyways. Like lifting heavy is for like the fucking juice heads and stuff. Like I know people who lift light and they're fucking shredded. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm just blessed to not be fat. I try really, really hard to be fat, and it never happens.
wait, how old are you? 33? Wait
33.
till your metabolism slows down. Then all of a sudden, like,
They keep saying it every year. I'm waiting so I'm like I'm tired of being 180 pounds, please.
I haven't been 180 since like high school. that was my skinniest in my life was high school.
Dude, I found a couple. I don't have a lot of pictures of me, but I found a couple pictures from back when I was in high school, and I was like 120 pounds. And I was like, what the fuck? Ew, dude. Like, ew.
You're fatter than most girls I know.
No, but yeah. I used to work out, dude. I used to do Muay Thai for a little bit. That was cool. That got me pretty shredded.
Everyone's into mixed martial arts now. How long did you do that for?
I did it for like a year and a half, something like that.
Well, what happened? Why'd you stop?
Well, I got a girlfriend, and then I was like,
You're like, I can't be touching men anymore.
no, dude, that's jujitsu.
Oh, Muay Thai is like the kickboxing.
Yeah, it's just kickboxing. If you're touching someone, it's hurting them. It's not loving at all. You're not hugging them at all.
Did you see that video of Luis J. Gomez recently? Like he was
Fighting that guy in the street. Yeah.
The other dude was like, "Oh, I'm a fighter." I saw the dude's profile. Someone had tagged him in the video,
Mhm.
and he was doing like kickboxing or training, but whatever stance he was doing with Luis J. Gomez did not look like you had training. He was just like doing some weird shit. Like
Some people have weird stances. I'm not gonna lie. You go to sparring and you think that this is gonna work for you, and you get the shit kicked out of you, and you're like, all right, maybe I'll
remember
change.
the 40s where they'd stand like this?
Oh god, I pray for the day that someone at a bar is like, you want to fight, and they both go.
Like that's like the Irish. What's that Irish football team?
Oh, the fight Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish.
The way he stands like
Yeah.
that. Like how is this like? Yeah.
It works. Dude. They used to fuck each other up. Have you seen the pictures of their faces? They had to be.
They used to be like crazy boxing, like the Irish fighters back then. They would box for like 10 hours straight, like
Yeah.
like they wouldn't stop. Like
Well, yeah, dude, cocaine and morphine were.
there was like a world record where I forget how many hours it was, but these two fought for like well over 10 hours. Like no fucking 10-minute rounds. It was just go. Like who's gonna sit and watch that for 10 hours? How boring.
I did for most of my life with my mom and dad.
Oh, you just saw
I was
watching.
just sitting there, I was like, damn, this is like 12-hour fight these fucking guys have been. Who's gonna feed me, dude?
Did you ever jump in?
Yeah, dude, I've like, fought my dad. It's a white rite of passage to fight your dad.
You guys fought over the last Marlboro Red or what?
Yeah. Who took my last cigarette out of my carton?
Hey, you said you were a fan of Bill Burr, right?
Yeah.
I loved his show, F is for Family. Did you ever watch that?
Dude, yeah, that show was fucking cold.
The way you just described made me think of his friend Jimmy, or that Jimmy kid, that bully.
The one with the dead tooth. Like, it's not my fault. I have a dead tooth.
And his little sister, he has a little sister, and she's worse than him.
Yeah. She's just a psychopath.
I remember in the show, guys, he has like a little sister, and their neighbors are like white trash ghetto people, and his sister goes over to play with the other little sister. And she's like, hey, do you want a Jimmy Dean sausage? And she's like, sure. And then she goes in the fridge and she's like, damn it, Jimmy. I guess the brother ate it. He's like, he probably shoved it up his shit chute. I was dying laughing, like just seeing a little girl say that, like shove the sausage up his shit chute.
If it wasn't for my Mexican mom, I would have been that family. My mom was the only one that taught us shame.
Where did you guys grow up at?
Riverside. I was born in San Bernardino. I hopped around to like Corona and like Rialto for a little bit, but we ultimately settled in Riverside.
I lived in San Bernardino for a while too. Where did you stay at? Did you live in San Bernardino?
I was a baby.
Oh.
I was a baby. I remember, I think my first memories are somewhere in Rialto. I couldn't tell you what street.
Now, I've lived all around the IE too.
Yeah.
Fucking San Bernardino, Fontana, Rialto, Upland, Chino.
I lived in Chino for a little bit. And that was where I lived right before I moved to Riverside.
You never get used to that smell. Like there's farms everywhere. I remember I used to walk home.
What happened to that smell? It doesn't happen anymore. I remember.
Maybe they changed the fertilizer. I don't know.
Yeah, because I used to smell like shit in Ontario constantly.
I remember I used to walk home from school when we lived in Chino, and we would see cows just being born. Like the cows would just have babies just plop on the ground, and then it looked dead, and all of a sudden the mom would just start eating the placenta, and then would just get up, and I'm like, wow. I remember too, people used to break into the farms to steal shrooms
Yeah.
because they grow underneath.
Yeah.
Fun fact, people, if you didn't know, shrooms, wild shrooms grow underneath.
Growing cow pies.
So people would break in or hop, because you could literally, it's just like a fence. You could just like from the road, people would hop in like dig. Like who wants to go dig through cow shit?
My neighborhood never did that, but we did have we had like a farmer's class at school. So like kids would raise pigs and goats, and then like maybe like once a year, someone would break into the school and steal a goat. Well, because birria, right? You bury the goat, you have a quinceañera. Instead of paying $150 for a whole goat, you just go and
I've had birria before, but like never fresh, like
fresh goat birria.
fresh. I've had them at like the restaurants, but never like at
Oh, it's so good.
someone's backyard.
It's so good when you watch them fucking bury it and then let it roast for a day and then put it in the birria sauce. Oh, it's so good.
What's the pit? What does burying it do? Like they do with the pigs?
It's just yeah, they just smolder it like
with like leaves and stuff.
Yeah. And with leaves, they'll dig a hole, fill it with coals, wrap the whole the goat after they skin it in tin foil, and then they'll wrap that in like leaves, and then they'll bury it again, and then they'll cover that with leaves and a tarp, and then just let it smolder for like days.
And then you still gotta cook it for a whole fucking day.
Yeah, then you still gotta cook. Dude, it was a huge process, dude, and they were like, why? On top of doing a process, why am I gonna pay for the goat? You know?
I don't know how people even like come up with these ideas to how to cook them.
Well, that's because we have phones now. We don't have to fucking think.
Just Google it, ChatGPT. How do I do this?
Sit there for 33 years with nothing to do. You'll figure something out with your life.
I know very minimal technology. Like my daughter's like my if I have anything wrong with my phone, she's like my customer support. Like she could do anything. Like
that's why you have them.
Yeah. So like the TikTok videos I've been doing recently, she's the one she knows how to edit, cut, and the sound. I don't do shit. That's why we were gonna film a skit together. I asked you to do it. Yeah. And then I told her, I was like, can we just film an example so I can explain to him what we want to do? And then you're like, no, I think it's funnier with her.
It's way funnier with the kid. It's so much funnier with the kid. So
we just left her in, so she made it in the video. She didn't really care. I had to like cover everything with towels right here because I squirted the water. It was just going. I wanted it to. The video is supposedly me drunk pissing, but I wanted the streams to go separate.
I saw that. Funny. Yeah.
So I poked random holes in it, and it just goes. And it went on the laptop, but thank God I had the towel over it. But yeah, that was pretty fun.
And that's true. That does happen. It really does happen.
It's funny. I'm sure I told my wife, girls will never know how many streams they have, but sometimes when
unless
you
they're
piss,
whores, I mean.
or they're standing, they piss standing up.
You can put a finger in the middle of it and it can go both ways, I think.
But for dudes, sometimes you hit the triple streams, the double streams. So yeah, that video came out pretty funny. Like I was telling you, it's weird. Like when you put clips out, like I'll put it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, like. Depending on what platform it picks up, but like right now it's on YouTube, it's booming on YouTube, but on TikTok nothing. But
dude, TikTok or YouTube
I barely started putting clips on there.
Yeah, YouTube likes me more than anything else. Instagram fucking hates me.
What I don't like about YouTube is depending on how you film it or whatever, or what you put it on. Sometimes it like stretches it out, or like it's not really good at like you have to resize it because sometimes like if I put a video on TikTok and then I try to put on YouTube, it'll be like if there's captions, it'll be like stretched out. It's like
You have to make almost different versions for TikTok.
That's why
Instagram
I put less on YouTube because I usually put it on TikTok first, and if I try to put it on YouTube, and it fucking comes out weird.
You're like, and I'm not gonna work.
Yeah, I told you my daughter does most of it.
Yeah, like, I didn't get into this fucking. It's a comedy to fucking work.
So yeah, you do clips too, right?
Yeah. You know what I can't remember what comedian it was. I just heard it, but he was talking about how he's like, damn, as a comedian now you gotta be a marketer. You have to be your promoter. You have to be on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah, you're a brand.
Yeah, you're a whole brand now. And he's like, this is not what I got into this for. It was supposed to be an easy career. Work 1 hour a night.
This boosts your career because back in the day.
Oh, you had to grind.
Comedians, you had to like go to open mics and actually make friends with everyone.
Yeah. I mean, you still do. You still.
But you had to, I'm saying back then it was like you had to hope people would give you on. Like now, people will see a clip of you or a YouTube video and then like you might book on a show.
Even Louis C.K. when I listened to his podcast. I don't know him obviously, but he was talking about how he's like, yeah, I saw this guy on fucking Instagram and I hit him up and I was like, you want to do my show?
Like Angela Johnson, she posted that girl that does that nail video. She got famous for doing the Asian nail video.
Oh, yeah.
She posted on MySpace, and the video went viral then on MySpace. And she said she got booked and got a manager and all just from one clip.
Yeah, right? I've seen. Well, you know what? I've seen the turn in comedians, because when I first started doing this like a year and a half ago, everybody was like, it's so stupid to be on TikTok and doing sketches. You should just do comedy.
Listen, I try my best to do. I'm not good at acting. I'm not good at skits. So my daughter, if the video came out good, it's because of her. All right.
Yeah, good. Well, good. But it's just like, I remember there was a real like apprehensive like vibe to like going online and doing these sketches and doing these videos. And it's just kind of like, I feel like everybody kind of got on board with like, that's just what being a comedian is now. That's a part of it now. I'd
like to do sketches. I just don't have anyone to do it with. That's why if you see mine, it's her. My wife don't want to do it. So she's like, I don't give a fuck.
Having a team of 3 is that's usually what I try to go for.
I have friends that live really far away, so it's kind of hard to get together and do all that.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. That's why you're supposed to do this shit when you're young, when everybody's still hanging out.
Nobody has jobs.
No one has jobs. No one has kids that they have to do. Fucking, you'll hit up your friends and be like, oh yeah, let's do a sketch, and they're like, oh, so you're literally like planning.
That's why when you were coming here, I was like, let's do it, and then you were like, no, fuck it, just do it with her. Like you already, it was already gold.
It was already gold. It's great.
I love that one. It's booming on YouTube right now, but not on Instagram.
That, I'll say I've seen your sketches before. That one was probably the best.
Yeah, it's because it's the shortest. Yeah, it's simple.
Well, no, the lighting was nice. I'm a big lighting guy.
It's right here.
Yeah, I'm a big lighting guy. So every time I see a sketch where it looks like it's done off of an Android, I'm like, come on, just.
I did it on my iPhone right here. But
well, even with iPhones in low light, fucking suck, dude.
Let me change the lighting in here.
Yeah.
Before we started, he was telling me about lighting. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, all right? I'm still new,
I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
I'm new. I don't know what to do.
I'm shy. No, but I mean, what you got going here is fucking great, dude. It's better than what I got going. I don't even have a laptop. I mean,
I bought this laptop just for the podcast. This is like the cheapest laptop I could buy at Target. I don't even.
Oh, let me guess. You buy food just to eat too.
Yeah. Well, when I first started this, like I wasn't like wanting to go out and blow a bunch of money, and then most podcasts don't even last more than like 5 episodes, Yeah,
like, well, that's the grind is that's the podcast grind is you have to. You know what I think is a lot of people don't even like record more than one and then have the other one come out. You know what I mean? Like you're supposed to have like 3 in the chamber.
I did have a bunch
but it got harder to.
It's just eventually like once those came out, then I ran out of guests. I'm like,
yeah.
Like I've had a few guests come back, but like I don't know a lot of people. Like you meet people here, like this is our first time meeting, like I've met you in passing, and then I appreciate you because you're always liking my shit. Yeah. And I have friends who don't even like my shit. So
well, here's the thing. Likes are the only currency I have an abundance of.
It's free.
It's free. I can just be like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. All right.
I don't get I'll see the same people watching my stories and never engage. Like, go watch somebody else's fucking story, asshole.
Well, I also live by the sentiment. No one owes me anything.
See, I like to support everyone. I like everybody's shit. I see people's videos. That's how you boost their content.
Yeah.
Every time you like it or share it, it boosts. So help click it, boost their shit.
I'm just like.
I'll literally I support everyone. I want everyone to win. I'll be in people's DMs I'll see
There's like 3 people I don't want to win, but
I'll see people that doing big shows, and I'll DM them all sick or I'm proud of you. I've told a lot of people I'm proud of you because I am. I've seen comics from when I started that are being put on big shows, doing clubs, doing cool sketches that got fucking millions of views, and hell yeah, that's just badass.
You know what? The comedy scene, I got into the comedy scene thinking that it was going to be one of the only places I didn't have to be serious. And then I got in there and everybody was too serious for me, and I was like, oh, this is all right.
I try to be cool and have fun,
Yeah, same here.
But when I go out sometimes, we're all busy going over our notes. I really don't have time to talk to people. That's why I have this podcast where you get to know people.
Oh yeah.
Your fans or whatever or your family, whoever can people can get to know you and
yeah. No, well, which is good because I have a real hard problem of always being on the surface with people.
You have high energy, I noticed. You're really maybe the monster's kicking in.
Yeah, well, no, I have ADHD, I think. I took an Adderall too, so I took Adderall. I'm yeah. No, it's funny. A friend gave me Adderall, allegedly. I don't have a prescription, but I take Adderall sometimes and I go, this is great. I feel fixed.
How does that like affect your stage presence? Like,
Oh, I haven't done like Adderall and gone on stage.
why not? You could be up there
Well, 'cause-
fucking high energy.
Well, I don't have Adderall all the time.
Oh.
I literally, I was like, oh, you know what? I'll take one before the show to keep me
You can
sharp.
get a prescription for anything. Go to the doctor and tell them something, and they'll give it to you.
Well, see, that's part of the ADHD. I never have enough.
Time to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's too much work.
Yeah, or like I'll like schedule it, and then 2 days later I'll be like, oh fuck, that's right. I was supposed to go to the doctor's.
That's why, like, maybe that's when it comes to me in the editing. I'm like, nope, my ADHD says, nah, it's too much work.
Yeah. You just got to figure out how to get hyper focused.
Like, this podcast, I try not to cut anything out because I don't want to edit it out. It's a bitch. Like,
Yeah, it sucks having to like scrub through fucking
Like-
2 hours of fucking talking that you've
Had-
already heard.
I had someone tell me, hey, can you cut this out? I'm like, nope, it's staying in.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, come on, nope. So the shit you talked is gonna stay in here. So
I've never been on a podcast, but I know if I'm going to talk shit to use words like that guy.
I
Or,
have people who have said shit about people on here, and like now, like those people don't like me. Like I'm like, I didn't say it.
but you gave them a platform to say it,
I
dude.
guess so. Fuck
How
it.
could you? How could
Yep.
you let someone express themselves on your podcast?
That's why if people don't like me, get in line, motherfuckers. I really don't care. So
Oh, I have the opposite problem, dude. I'm like, please fucking like me.
I've had repeated this several times on the podcast with some situation with someone, but I'm not giving it no more time anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've said it too many times. I just sound like a broken record, so I'm
Yeah.
over it. But I just need to let it go. Fuck it. Move on with my life.
Dude, letting it go fucking rules. I absolutely love like something just I don't like. I'm like, oh, block it. That's the best part of your phone. Block. Oh, yes. Never have to hear from this shit again.
Have you ever been heckled at shows or anything like that?
Yeah, but no, not bad. Not like, oh yeah, you suck, or mostly people just won't shut up. You know, just like trying to like interject themselves into them, which is fine. I'm like, that's cool. You're trying to like, but I think I'm pretty good at like steering them away, like not being like, hey, why don't you shut the fuck up? More like, yeah, and then being like, now this is what I have to say, and then getting them to shut up.
So what made you start comedy? Like, how'd you get into it?
Well, that's a funny story. I fucking
Midlife crisis or what?
almost there.
It was my midlife crisis
it was,
for sure.
It was 2 midlife crises. I've always loved comedy. I've every girlfriend I've ever had, or every friend that really knows me knows that I've always talked about like, God, I want to go and do comedy. I want to go and do comedy, and I just never got around to it, right? And then one day I was selling cocaine, that was the first midlife crisis. I don't sell cocaine anymore, but I sold cocaine to a friend, and she had one of the comics that I know now. Won't say names, but
say her fucking name.
No, my friend Cora. She fucking rules. She's not a comic though. The comic friend that she was hanging out with was like, I was like, hey, like I sold them drugs, and then I was like, oh, he's like, I'm a comedian. I was like, oh, me too, right? I just said that whole Me Too thing, right? And then he drove away. And then afterwards, he messaged me. He was like, hey, man, like, if you're really a comic, like, well, I have a spot for you if you want it. And then I had to tell him, I was like, oh, hey, man, I was just saying that. I was trying to look cool.
You're already cool. You're dealing with drugs.
Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Hey, listen, kids, drugs are bad, all right?
Yeah, the drugs are good until they're bad. But then he was like, yeah, come. He's like, well, we have an open mic.
Where was this at?
This was Placentia. At some
Okay.
brewery, right? Funny enough, Jerry Garcia was like headlining this fucking brewery show that no one showed up for.
My friend was at a brewery. Maybe it might have been the same place, but he sent me a video of that guy. I was like, oh, I've seen him around. At the time I didn't know who he was, but
It might have been. Was it under like a tent outside?
it was like in Orange County. Like
Yeah.
maybe it was Placentia. Actually, it was.
It was like brew house.
I don't remember. He just sent me a video. He said, "Is the OC? Is it
Yeah,
Placentia OC?
yeah, Placentia,
so-
yeah. So I went there and I did my first open mic, and then once I found out that open mics were everywhere, I was hooked.
You drove all the way out there for your first open mic?
Yeah. Well, because it was like I needed an invite by someone. I wasn't ever just gonna.
So how many minutes did you do?
I did 5.
5 minutes for your first time? Were you just up there bullshitting or what?
Yeah, I've been writing jokes since I was like 17, and I'll write a joke and then I would go into like a crowd of like a party and then tell the joke and kill in like just a little circle and then walk away like check marking it like, oh fuck yeah, that worked.
Did you ever use it on girls to get girls?
Probably.
Little
More than likely.
one-liners?
Oh yeah, one-liners or just
What's your style of comedy? Are you like a one-liner or storyteller
No.
or bits?
I'm like I don't even know yet. I don't know. I'm usually just talking about speak. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a one-liner. I'm also really not stories.
I kind of do just bits and stories, and
Yeah, bits.
I don't really. I never had enough time to do stories. Like I do have stories that I want to tell that happened to me in my life, but I just haven't had enough time on stage to like get through it all. You know?
Yeah, I haven't worked them out yet. I haven't worked out the trauma to not, because the sad stories, like the ones that are like where something fucked up happens or to somebody or something, those are my favorite. Those are the funny ones. But if you haven't worked through it and you go up there and just try to tell a sad story, the crowd's like, ugh.
Yeah, I just do a lot of self-deprecation, or the stories I have cut down into short bits, just because of timing.
I keep trying to look into more self-deprecation, but I look in the mirror.
It's fun. Do your white Mexican shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. I make fun of me being white.
Make joke about how you punched your dad for the last Marlboro Red or something.
Yeah, I am gonna take that.
Just do something.
I am gonna do that one. Fuck it.
And then you could be like, oh, that's the white trash in me, you know. And then
Dude, somebody hit me with the best roast one of the best roasts I've ever had in my life. Someone said, I can't remember who. I wish I did, so I could give them their credit.
Was it at a roast battle?
It was at the family cookout for the buddy system.
Okay.
And they said Travis looks like he was breastfed transmission fluid. I was like, fuck, dude, that was really, really good.
But it'd have been funny if your mom was white, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but no one knows that. They just know that I'm half Mexican.
I'm Mexican and white too, but
yeah?
I look more Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish, so.
Well, trust me, it's way better to look Mexican than.
Like if you saw my grandma, rest in peace, grandma, but she's blonde hair, blue eyes. Like my mom's mom is white, like from Orange County.
Oh, okay.
But my dad's full blood Mexican, so.
Okay, yeah. No, my dad's fucking white. My dad's blonde haired, blue eyed, well, green eyes, but.
So after you did that first open mic, where did you go from there? Like how did you find?
Buddy system.
That's what I did too. I first did the Ontario Improv, and then I did the buddy system, and then now I've just been around. I just do the OC.
I've done a bunch of them. I was doing the Horchataria, the Puro Laughs one.
Shout out to Gil
and Ricky. The Proof Bar with BLT.
I did that one time. It was pretty cool.
Outside or inside?
Downstairs.
Downstairs rules. I fuck it, because if you can get 10, you can bark 10 people in or something. You get them come down from the bar. It actually feels like it's a full room.
The only problem is like really not much seating. So like I was standing there, the guy's like, don't stand in the wall. I'm like, there's nowhere to stand, motherfucker. Like,
that's a good problem to have.
Where do you want me to stand? Like he's like, oh, not in the walkway. I'm like, I'm against the wall. What are you talking about?
Basically what he says is like, lose some weight, dude.
He's like, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
Son of a bitch, get out of here.
I did, they had a show and then a mic after, and I killed the 3 minutes, and then I just left. It was far. I had to fucking drive home.
I stopped going because, for one, they used to do it during karaoke, and then they started doing it outside, and I was like, this is...
Yeah, they had a DJ upstairs, so you could still kind of hear it. It's kind of like...
Oh, you couldn't... Dude, I'd be in the middle of like a... And also, it's an open mic, so you can't take it too serious, but I'd be in the middle of like doing my set. Some dude upstairs killing fucking No Doubt. Yeah. I'm just a girl. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, let's just listen to this guy.
Hey, those waitresses up there are hot, or the bartenders are hot.
When I went, there was a big black guy, so yeah, I think so too.
Hey, there's someone for everyone.
Yeah, there's someone for everyone, dude. No, but Proof Bar was cool. And then, like I said, I just don't like the outside aspect of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Comedy's supposed to be in a small room with fucking low ceilings and like.
Well, I did a show outside in the rain one time.
Yeah, see now.
It was supposed to be it was in Pomona. It was supposed to be a comedy not a comedy fest, just a festival in general. There's going to be music, comedy, art. It was a whole festival, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this it's a nice restaurant. There's a basement, there's outdoor patio, there's inside. So the comedy show kind of started kind of late. I was there just to watch my friend, right?
Right.
And somebody left and I ended up doing time. But anyways, it started out inside. And then the owner was like, some dude was telling jokes, and I guess the owner didn't like it. So he's like, no, take it outside.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So we went outside, and then they replaced some piano player came in to play piano. I'm like, we got kicked out for that guy?
Was he good?
I don't fucking know. He's just playing like piano. But I'm just saying, it was just fucked up. But like, they made us go outside, and then nobody came. Like, the crowd did not leave with us.
Piano's inside, dude.
So we were outside in the little patio, right? And the dude didn't start. He's like, oh, let's just wait till like
someone comes in.
Because there's like an outside patio. Yeah. It's in a corner. Literally, there was nowhere. It was fucking horrible. But the dude's like, yeah, you can do some time, because someone went to the restroom and they didn't know where he was. So they're like, and I was like, I'll stand in. So I just did 10 minutes real quick. But it was raining outside. It was like kind of a little covered, and the PA system was getting wet and shit. And I was just like, comedy.
Comedy. No, I've done that. I've been at a show and I was like, oh man, I gotta take a shit. And you go to the bathroom and all of a sudden you hear your name getting called.
See,
you're in the stall.
I get nervous on stage. Like, I don't want to take a piss, so I'll try to go force piss before. So if I know I'm on deck, I'm in the toilet just like trying to like squeeze something out. Like
I thought that I swear to God, I didn't know it was gonna start like that. Dude, someone ran into the bathroom and was like, Travis. I was like, oh shit, I fucking.
That's happened to me too at the buddy system when
Oh, yeah?
I've only done it once, where I was in the restroom. You know,
Yeah.
in the coffee shop, whatever.
Yeah.
You have to go downstairs. They called my name. They said I was on deck, right?
Mhm.
So I went up to the restroom to try to go squeeze out some piss, my nervous piss.
Yeah.
And then I guess the guy whoever they called on stage didn't show up. So I was in the
Yeah, right,
toilet, and then they're like, okay. And my friend texted me, hey, they're calling you right now. I was like, fuck. So I had to like go down the stairs,
Pulling up
to
your
like
pants, fucking.
run down the stairs, and
Got
then
a little dribble on your fucking pants.
I don't think I even pissed. I was just trying to force something out. But yeah, I ended up going on and doing my time there. But I like that place. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't been back there in a long time, but it's a nice spot.
It's not as good as it used to be. Don't know why. I think.
The crowds aren't coming, or the comics aren't
Well,
coming?
see, the thing is, I think with the buddy system before, it would be like 35 comics. So there'd be 20 comics underground, and then like 15 comics up top. So you were always performing the comics, but there was always so many, so it felt like a really full room. And I feel like on Thursdays now there's CK, there's the buddy system, and there's Chatterbox. And all the IE people are finally not scared to go to Chatterbox.
Scared to go to Chatterbox?
Yeah.
Well, who's scared to go to Chatterbox?
Everybody.
Of what? The crowd?
It's a
I've murdered every time I've done it. The only problem is that I never get called.
yeah, well, yeah. I think it's a tough room for me at least. I think specific. I've only done it once. I didn't do great.
From when I first started there, when I first started in the comedy, it was always like welcoming. Like the crowd loves.
They're welcoming. They're welcoming.
What I like too is they actually have real audience members. Like there's people who come every week.
Well, I think they've been doing it for 16 years. Like people know that place has comedy.
What I don't like, it's their room. They can do whatever they want. They like give women priority. That's cool. But for the dudes, we're fucked. Like
Oh no.
I always get number 30, and then it's like 11 o'clock. Like I work at 4 a.m, so I'm like, I should be in bed right now, and I'm waiting to get called. But like or they'll run out of time, and they like that's happened to me a few times. Like, oh, come back. And I was like, I just sat here for 4 hours. But the place is nice. I like the place. It's cool. That's their rules. Let them do it.
I love it. Every time I go there, the comics are always really good. I remember there was one time I wasn't there for this, but the guy that runs it, Steve, he posted that he was like, yeah, there was an IE comic that came here and fucking totally fucking like shit the bed.
That was you?
It wasn't me. But I remember being like, yeah, we'll do that because.
No, I've only done well in that room.
Yeah.
I haven't been back there in a while either. Like I said, it's just. I like to move around. I don't like to do the same spots.
Yeah, I say this. The Chatterbox to me, it's like it's not working clean, but you can't just go up there and fucking hit a.
I do whatever the fuck I want.
Right,
and they ate it up.
Of course. But that's because you're good. You're good at it. Like you know how to. I've seen people go up there and then just say blatantly racist jokes, and the crowd was like, "Boo!"
I've made gay jokes there. You just got to play it up.
Yeah, you have to know how to. You have to know how to say what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. I've never had negativity. I've always
I've never had a negative experience.
I didn't know people were afraid to go.
Maybe I'm projecting. Maybe I'm afraid to go.
I'm afraid to go and not get called.
I'm not. I'm afraid to go and not do well. I like the room. I like it so much that I was butthurt that I didn't do well. Not like butthurt, like I can't believe it. Just kind of like, damn it, I really like this room. I wanted to do well there.
One time, when I first started going there, I didn't know there was like a list for women, and then there's the regular bucket. I didn't know that. I signed the women's list. And some chick came up to me. She's like, "Did you sign the wrong?" I'm like, "I don't know."
It's women and non-binary.
Well, I didn't know that. I didn't know they had two separate buckets, but.
Which I personally love, by the way.
I just signed the clipboard. I didn't know you're supposed to put it in the hat. So
I personally love it. I especially love hearing boys get upset about it. They're like, "Come on, why?" I'm like, "Oh."
They've had some pretty good shows. I haven't gone. Like I said, they do the Sunday night shows. I work during the week, so I don't really go out to that. But I have gone a few times. I saw Jesus Sepulveda there. He was pretty good.
That guy rules.
I saw Saul Trujillo. Is that
Trujillo?
He was fucking funny.
Yeah.
And they've had some decent shows. And then you're a comic, you get to get in for free. So
the place rules. Hey, also, $4 Wells.
Yeah, I get the craft beers. I spend my money. I usually only buy like 2 beers when I go out. So, but I get the good shit. Like they had some decent selections sometimes. Yeah. But I like the place. I've never been afraid. They've always been cool with me. It's just
no, they're cool.
I've had bad luck trying to get on there.
I think I hold that place till to like it's like a show. Like it's not like a workout room to me. It's like you go there to like put your best stuff up there.
Yeah, that's how I met Stevana. She was hosting the first time I went there.
Yeah, actually, Stevana was the person that told me about Chatterbox. She was doing. Like, remember COC used to do shows out here? She's doing a COC show one time, and
shout out to Dick Salas.
Yeah, shout out
He's
to
gonna
Dick
be on.
Salas.
He's the next guest. He wants to come back. He wants to. I guess.
Yeah, Dick rules.
Promotes Dick rules.
Dick rules. Everybody loves.
You
Dick.
love Dick too.
Yeah, you know Dick. No, I know Dick. I know Corey.
Corey wanted to come on too, but like when he was asking to come, like I just couldn't do it. So like I'll have him on eventually. I'll get back to you. I'm sorry. There's a lot of people hit me up to do this shit, and like recently I put out. I'm bad at this at booking. Like I need to get. My friend has an app where you can has a calendar. I needed to get it from him, but he hit me up and we'll get him on. But I recently put on a post like, "Hey, anybody wants to come do the podcast?" Flooded my fucking DMs. Like,
oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, you said that.
I've been booking people, and I'm like, okay, you have to wait, all right? Just wait, just give me some time. Like I'm not trying to. I only do this like once or twice a week. You know, I got a life of kids and shit.
Well, you should forget about that.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
See, it's hard now that I have it here in the loft, in the beautiful loft. I have to make sure the kids are in the room, the dogs are put away.
Oh, if they're here, are they here right now?
No,
did you lock them up? I didn't hear anybody when I came in.
My wife's under the bed.
My wife.
She's waiting for me. No, it's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Yeah, dude.
So, but anyways, now we're home alone now. It's an early show. Usually I film at night, but I was off today, and you wanted to come. So thank you for coming. But
no worries. Thank you for having me.
But I'll get to you guys. Right now I'm booked out for like the next month or so.
That's awesome, dude.
But for a while I couldn't get nobody to come. Like, so I was like, fuck, man. Like,
that's always the beginning. That's everything in the beginning.
I kind of ran out of people to talk to. Like people, like I don't really know some. Like I don't know you, so I'm like, I'm kind of iffy on having people over. I'm like, it's just like, how is the conversation gonna go with people I've never met? You know? So,
right.
Luckily, I'm a good talker and I can talk my ass off. And when I have guests on here, certain guests are like nervous or they're shy. Like, the first hour is always like whatever, and then after that, the ice breaks and everyone's chill, and then
getting comfortable.
You took your Adderall, so we're good to go.
Yeah, I took my Adderall, so I saved half. Well, I don't take a whole Adderall because that'd be crazy. I think.
Keister it next time.
I will. Put a little parachute.
Have you seen that people drink like that? There's like alcoholics that like they drink so much that it fucks up their insides.
So they have to put it through their butt.
They keister it.
Yeah, they have to put it in their butt.
I think I've seen. My wife likes to watch those addiction shows.
Okay, thank God.
What
she likes to watch people keister.
Oh yeah, she wants to keister, but I said no.
No, I said no.
My ass is for shitting. No, but she watches those addiction shows. What is it called? Like
My Strange Addiction?
Or all of those. She watches like
Intervention.
Yeah. And there was someone on there who was doing that, like drinking out of their ass. I was like,
you can't shame them, right? They gotta.
For a while, people who do lean, they were doing like butt chugging, like girls, like at the clubs would do like a handstand and twerk. And
you saw videos of this, right? You weren't.
Yeah, and I don't club, but.
Oh, I was gonna say, what club is this at?
Downtown Pomona, the downtown Riverside.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that place next to
Back to the Grind?
Yeah, what's the place next door?
There's two. There's the Menage and then there's the Riv.
One of those places they do.
Oh, the gay place. Yeah, it's the gay bar. Yeah,
they're doing that for sure.
Yeah.
I went in there once after a show because my friend DJs, and he's like, I ran into him outside there, and he's like, hey, come check out my show. I'm gonna be DJing next to him.
Did you know it was a gay bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife was there. She loves gay bars, and
she's the one that likes it, not me.
I was like in a between a rock and a hard place.
Oh, God.
So my friend's like,
intended.
My friend's like, come watch me DJ. I'm like, all right. After the show, I was doing the open mic. After the show, we'll go. And me and my wife's only come out a few times, so it was our night out. So fuck it. So
how many times can you come out? I thought it was just once.
She came out that night for sure. I came out that night.
Yeah.
So I haven't told this story, but she has a video of this, and I fucking might as well fucking. If she ever wants to put me on blast, but I'm gonna put myself on blast first. But he invites us over. We're like, yeah. He's like, oh, they're doing a drag show. She's like, oh my God, a drag show.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess I'll go. We get there. He's up in like a perch. Like the DJ's up in a little, like above the stage is like a little window. You can't even see them. So I'm like, you told me to come watch you. Like you're up there. Like I thought I was going to be hanging out with him.
Literally like, come listen to me.
Yeah. I thought like, all right, maybe I'll come chill with you by the DJ booth and talk or whatever.
Right.
And then the drag show starts. So we sit down, and as soon as this fucking music starts playing, the drag queens that walk around, Every fucking one of them came up to me trying to dance on me. I guess you're supposed to tip them or something. I didn't fucking know.
They could read it. They're like, oh, there's a straight man here.
But I was with my wife, and the whole time my wife was laughing her ass off, and the dude's like twerking on me. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't trying to be rude or anything, but like, there was a bunch of couples. Like, there was 2 gay cholos. Like, look, hardcore cholos, shaved head. They were macking on each other, and I was like, what the fuck?
What did I step into? The promised land?
But my wife was like, started filming the person twerking on me, and I was just like, man, we're only there for like 10 minutes. And I told her, like, let's fucking go.
Really?
I was like, it's because every time someone came off, they just came at me. Like, every fucking performer, it was a show, and they're throwing money and shit, and I was just sitting there like, getting rained on money and a dude twerking. I was like, let's go.
I gotta go.
It was already late anyway, so I was like, oh, we got the kids at home. We gotta go.
It was like, but give me a second before I stand up.
I went to the restrooms, and there's like paintings in the restrooms of like naked dudes.
Yeah, they're in the room too. Been there. I love the menagerie. The menagerie rules.
It's funny too because on the bar, the thing that pulls the drinks up, what's that called? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
They were shaped like dicks.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, menagerie rule. I remember I have a story where I have a brother who looks a lot like me, and this is a story about my brother, not about me, but
sure.
Yeah, no, really. Someone was because they know my brother, and they went into the menagerie where they're having drinks or whatever, and then they go into the bathroom. The thing about the menagerie is they don't have doors on their stalls.
Yeah, because they don't want nobody getting
there's too many people blowing each other. My brother apparently does not give a shit.
Yeah, would that even stop anyone? You walk in to see some 2 dudes blow, like, can I join?
Well, the security guard, it's to hide from the security. Everybody else there is like, yeah, do your thing.
They're probably doing blow and blowing.
Blow and blowing, yeah.
Blowing off the tip.
Yeah, doing blow and blow jobs. But no, my brother was in there taking a shit. No stall door.
That's like when you go to the beach, there's no stall doors, so someone has to hold a towel.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it, I don't care, dude. And like my friends were like, yeah, we saw your brother last night. And I was like, where? He's like, he was taking a shit at the Menage.
That is the craziest, to take a shit at the gay bar.
Dude, my brother's does it. My brother's a fuck it. The guy does not give a fuck.
He's like, I'm just in case I get lucky tonight, I have to.
Yeah. He's not gay though. He's not. That I know of. I don't.
Why was he at the gay bar then?
Why am I at the gay bar? I mean, why are you at the gay bar?
Because my wife and my friend.
It's my wife. I swear to God, I'm not gay.
She was like, let's go, and I was like, all right.
It's cheap drinks. It's fun. Girls like going there.
Hey, I want to go just to see if I can get some free drinks. Like, do dudes buy each other's drinks there? Do dudes buy each other's drinks there?
I'm sure they do.
But you got to put out.
I don't think you have to put out. I just going there for the free drinks, I think is mean. Going there and getting free drinks, fine.
My uncle went with his girlfriend to a gay bar in Pomona, and dudes were buying him drinks.
Yeah.
Another time, I was out with my brother. We used to go drink at Hamilton's Brewery.
Okay.
And we went to one of his old coworkers there, and then one of the dudes was like buying him drinks and shit, and the dude was gay, and I was like, "Fool, he's trying to get some." My brother's a big dude too.
You could say that, or you could say, gay people love to party.
No, this motherfucker. I told my brother,
and they're generous.
I told him, have you ever seen the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
No, but I know. I think I've seen enough clips to. It's
go watch it. It's a fucking classic. But they have a party where they invite a bunch of sorority girls, and they're all fat girls. And this one stoner dude's like, "You girls sure know how to party," and he's loving it. He's dancing with all because the party was lame until these girls showed up. But this one dude, he's fucking smoking weed and partying with the girls, and they're all dancing with these big bitches. But that made me think of my brother. I was like, "You sure know how to party?" Because he was enjoying. I'm like, "Fool, I think he was hitting on you. Like, he only bought you free drinks, No,
they'll hit on you. They'll give you free drinks, but how strong is your will? It's a real test right there.
I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay. I like women.
Felipe Esparza has a bit where he talks about how he kissed a girl, but it turned out to be a man. So then his friend kissed the girl too, and then he's like, "Why didn't you tell me?" He's like, "Now I know you can keep a secret." He's like, he was crying. "Why did you fucking tell me?"
Dude, Felipe, he blew up like. No, I wouldn't say blew. He's obviously been fucking grinding for forever. But I remember when I first heard about him, it was like maybe like right after the pandemic or right before?
My first comic I ever saw was him. Like, really? Well over 10 years ago. Like,
mine was Pablo Francisco.
I tried to go see him right here, but it's sold out. He was here recently at the
really?
Improv. It's sold out. My brother went though. I didn't go.
Yeah, I like his freak out. You ever see when he? No, I got it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it. He kept saying he was gonna tie it all in.
He was like one of the first comics I would see clips from on YouTube. Like he was doing the.
Oh, clips. Dude, I was hitting the fucking get to the chopper. He is the tortilla boy.
I like when he does the impressions of women, like partying girls. Like,
oh yeah, the ecstasy one.
Yeah.
It's ecstasy. What is it? It makes you really horny. Shit, someone must have slipped into my drink when I was 12. I love that bitch. Shout out to fucking Pablo Francisco. My first comic that I ever saw. I was fucking elated.
So I saw Felipe like 10 years ago. That's when his first Netflix special came out. His special was just like bought by Netflix. It technically wasn't a Netflix special. And then during the pandemic, just before COVID shut down, I went and saw his special. They taped it at the observatory.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, he did. You can do that?
Yeah, it was. Trust me, I wrote to him. I was like, I've been to concerts there before, right?
Was it the small room or the big room? Obviously the big room.
The big room.
Yeah.
They were actually I think there was a music performance then. I don't remember who it was, but anyways, they put on the pit. They put chairs, like little fold up. So everyone's in there jam packed. Like they put chairs next to each other. I was pissed because I bought a beer there. They're like $20 a tall can. And some dude kicked my beer over. I set it down because they told you they don't want, when they're filming the special, they don't want drinks. They're like, if you're gonna drink, put it down by your feet.
That's fucking crazy.
I get whatever rules. I don't know why.
Put my beer in a cup then, lady.
They wanted to look classy, I guess.
Yeah, put my beer in a cup then.
So this dude kicked over my beer as soon as the show starts, and I was like, fuck, all gone. And they stopped serving alcohol during the show, so I was like, fuck. I was pissed because I was trying to get a little buzz on, but. I got to watch his.
You like can't even enjoy this. You're just raging.
I didn't know that. What was his name? Another comic friend of mine was there during the taping. I don't know because they filmed too, so we might have. You know Ricky? He has the Static Hour.
No.
Rick Bravo.
Oh yeah, Rick Bravo. I don't know about Ricky. I know about Rick Bravo.
Oh, Rick Bravo. Yeah. He was there too that night.
Okay.
So, if you like play back the video, you could like freeze frame and you could see me and my wife sitting in the back. But the whole time we were squished, it was not comfortable. Like I wanted to relax, and but yeah, it was fun.
Well, yeah, I mean that's comedy clubs though. Like you're packed in there like sardines.
Have you performed at a comedy club before, or just the bar shows?
Just bar shows. I've done Laughs Unlimited with Richard Villa. He brought me up. That was cool. Shout out to Richard Villa for fucking taking me to my first drive show where you drive out and do a club. I've done the Ontario Improv open mic, but other than that, never been actually to a real club.
I've done a few. It's okay. It's better than the open mics for sure.
Yeah. Definitely better than the open. Anything's better than open mic.
So since you started comedy, like, how do you feel about comedy now? And then
I still love it. You know what's funny? I have this like sunny disposition about comedy still, where everybody's like, yeah, you'll lose it. And I'm like, ugh.
What do you mean?
Like I'm like really excited
no, trust me, I was like that the first year. I slowed down too, not just the open mics. I don't fucking chase open mics like I used to.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't chase open mics, but I'm always like, if someone was like, "Hey, can you host this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I would love to." Or if you want to, can you do this? I'm like, "Yeah, I'm excited." I like doing the sound even for.
How did you get your show?
Well, shout out to my friend Alex Tien. Because I'm a bad businessman. I'm really bad at like talking to owners and stuff. Like. I know it sounds weird, but I am kind of pretty shy, I guess. But she got the room and was like at Rockefeller's and was
what was her name?
Alex Tien.
Okay.
And she was like, she's an actor now. I don't think she does comedy, but she was like, oh, I need someone to help me run a room. And I was like, yeah, I got you. Don't worry, let me do that. And then so we used to run it together under Scary Clown Hours. And then she moved to go chase her dreams of being an actress. And then I was just like, can I have the room?
I might have met her. She sounds familiar.
Short little Asian girl?
Yeah, I think it's her.
Yeah. Talked about sucking dick in a...
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah, that's her, yeah. But she got the room for us. And then when she left, I just took it over.
Because I did that room when... shout out to Noah. He was I don't even know if he still does comedy, but he had that room first. He's the first person I knew who had that room. And then Maury Richardson had it for a while.
I've heard a bunch of people have had that room.
But it's a nice place. It's far, but...
It's in the middle of fucking nowhere.
I wish you guys could do it outside. There's a stage outside.
No.
That's
you have to come check it out, dude.
No, I've been there. I've done that room.
No. You have to come check it out when I'm doing it, dude.
I just like the outside because it's like a band stage and it's just fucking metal. It'd be dope to fucking do comedy outside.
It would, but then if there's only... Because I can't get a lot of people to show up, but I think I've had like 45 people.
It's like a biker bar, huh? Like
yeah, well the Sporties across the street is more a biker bar. That place is just a local dive for all the shitty people around, or all the great people around there.
But it's a good spot. I'm saying that if you go in the rooms, they have that little room, and then there's a stage outside.
Yeah, stage outside.
And then it's just a cool place. I just like the place in general.
I love the place. The place is great for comedy because it's low ceilings. It's a stage.
The owner yelled at Noah one time because he like someone was smoking weed or something.
Yeah, he hates weed.
So he got mad and then was like yelling at him like, "We're not gonna be doing this." I think that's how he lost the room, because somebody smoked weed, but it wasn't even him.
Well, like most owners, a lot of owners are like, they're really hard to please.
You know why they don't want you smoking weed? Because they want you to buy their alcohol.
Maybe.
People who smoke weed aren't drinking.
I am.
But I'm saying most people will save
Most
money.
people, most people are just smoking weed, and I think it's more like, I don't know. He might have. I don't know what the reason for it, but either way, I have the room now, and it is so fun. I think it's funny because a lot of people will come, like friends and stuff, or like coworkers, will be like, "Oh, come to support," but then they see me at work the next day, and they're like, "Hey, when's the next one?" Because it's like, you go to support a friend and you're expecting it to like kind of suck. You're like, yeah, I'll sit through it for my friend, like.
I've been doing comedy 3 years and I've only had maybe a handful of people to come to watch.
Yeah, same here.
And that's why there's people that do shows that like bringer shows, like, oh, bring 20 friends. Like, I don't have
that. Well,
my family don't give a fuck.
I have a thing about, I remember I was talking to Richard Villa in a car one time on the way to a bringer show, and he was like telling me, like, or telling the car, like, bringer shows are like, no, he wasn't, but what I got from it was that bringer shows are whack, and you should just go there and do your art, and it's crazy that they make you
pay to play, like,
pay to play stuff. And then like bringer shows where they give you the tickets sales for the people you brought, that's fine, but that's not usually.
Where the talent is, your job as a producer to bring people, your job to promote and get asses in the seats. I'm here to perform.
Yep.
It's your job.
Yep.
And it's not up to me whether or not we make money or not. Like, so do your fucking job and I'll do mine.
Exactly. That's why my shows aren't bringer shows. I mean, I've had like a couple shows where it was asked because I couldn't.
Your best bet is make skits. Every time you promote a show, whoever's in the lineup, get him to come and try to make a skit or something. Like, that's how when I book shows, I always try to make a little promo video.
Oh yeah.
And it works. It helps. Like,
it helps a lot. Well, here's the thing. I get nothing from the internet. Sorry. I get none of my my audience members from the internet. Posting it, I get nothing because I don't have a big following. It's my family or comics, and comics aren't going to come unless they're on it. So
I'll go. I do it all the time.
Yeah. So what I've been doing is, because I have 3 cities now. I have No Questions will be in Riverside, Irvine, and Corona now.
What rooms?
Riverside's going to be the Hideaway.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's right. It's across the street from Mission Inn.
Is that one? Is that upstairs?
Downstairs.
Oh, okay.
It's downstairs. Then I have Corona, Rockefeller's, and then I have a burger joint called Knollwood with a pretty decent stage and stuff. So I have those 3. I try my hardest, dude, to just promote in that city, and by promote I mean like literally going to like shopping centers and walking around and asking people, hey, do you like comedy? Here's a flyer. And so much so that, let me see if I have one. Do I have it?
You playing pocket pool over there?
Yeah, no, I have. Oh, it's in the wrong pocket.
In your notebook?
It used to be, but
is that your joke book?
That's my joke book. This is what I walk around with, and I hand out to people. I go, hey, do you like comedy? And they go, no. I go, good, because we have a show about how much we hate comedians. That's always my go-to, because there's always like a dude walking with this lady, right? And then he's like, obviously like alpha dogging.
I love barking shows. When outside places, that shit's fun. Just to interact. I did a show at the Rock Gallery, and you have to bark there. Yeah. And me and this dude stood out, and we were barking, and we got a lot of people to come in. Yeah. Mostly him, but like.
Yeah. There's you can pull people in, dude. But when I do it, there's usually like I try to like always, if I see a couple, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to them, because comedy is a couple thing.
Do you like to perform at breweries, like your rooms, or you like having like the bar style?
Well, no, I don't like having the bar anywhere in sight. And I don't like breweries because people aren't drunk enough and there's kids.
Yeah, some breweries.
Some breweries, yeah. Most breweries are kid friendly. That's why everybody goes.
That's why I got booked on a show that's gonna be at a festival with like there's gonna be kids there. I'm like, fuck, like please don't be no kids in the audience. Hopefully they just.
Yeah, kids and comedy is just, it doesn't mix. It's not fun. I feel gross because I'm up here talking about fucking.
I did one show one time, and just like maybe the week before, they added like a fundraiser for some kid who had like health problems. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't know the kid was gonna be there, and kids were gonna. There was a bunch. It was like a late night show, and there was little kids in the audience. I'm like, I didn't even want to perform. I told the dude like, he's like, man, just go up there and do your thing. I'm like, I don't have clean comedy. That's just not me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
cool if you do. I have some, but I'm not gonna
Yeah,
censor myself.
I mean, the kids are. You look in and they're fucking playing on their playing shit.
There was some teenagers, but like little kids. But
Yeah.
luckily, before I went up, most of the kids left because the guy before me was kind of raunchy, and then they left. It was a big place, so they left. But I was just like, it's late at night. Why are these kids here? Like,
That's my two things when I look for venues. I usually get one or the other, but there has to be alcohol, and the bar has to be away from the stage.
like the Doll Hut, it's like a fucking random. Have you been there?
Yeah, no, I've never been to Doll Hut.
Don't go.
No.
I don't like that room.
No?
Like, I did it one time, nobody showed up, and it's like you're in the corner, and the bar's like it's like in a triangle. There's like a couple seating here, and a couple seating there, and you're literally looking at the bar.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I hate that.
so you're basically performing to the bar guy.
Yeah, I hate that so much. But see, that's the reason I love Rockefellers so much is that room, the cavern, is away from the bar. And it's in its own place, and it's dark, and it's low ceilings.
Yeah, I did it once. It's a nice place.
Yeah, so if you're in that room, you're there to pay attention to whatever's on the stage. So that's my favorite part about it.
What you should do is, you said there's a bar across the way. You should try to steal some patrons from over there. Like, hey,
No, what I do is I go to Dos Lagos.
I don't know that area. I've only been there once.
It's like a brand new shopping center. It's really nice, really fancy, and I go, and it has a lot of apartments around there. Right, it's got a lot of apartments. So I walk. I do.
Have you had any like big names come to your show?
No big names. The biggest I think would be Bebos.
Oh, Bebos, shout out Bebos. I'm trying to get him on here. No, I know it. No, I know him.
Yeah, Bebos. Because before he did my show, right after he did my show, he did fucking the Comedy Cellar. He was opening up for Fluffy.
No, I did.
He rules. He's fucking.
I did the Rock Gallery with him.
That guy kills. Some of my favorites so far have been Joseph Garcia, Sylvia, what is it, Leanda.
You mean Jojo Garcia?
No. Joseph Garcia. I think his name's Garcia. But Joseph. Jojo's in my room too. Guy rules.
I thought you were talking about him. Maybe we were talking about a different person.
Yeah, totally different person. He does a lot of don't tell comedy.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's good though. That guy rules. So people really rock my stages. Sylvia always kills it, which is funny. I was listening to a podcast that she was.
What was her name? Sylvia what?
Sylvia Leanda.
I don't know if I know.
Really, really big girl, has glasses.
Oh, Sylvia. See,
Sylvia, yeah.
You said her name all like Sylvia. Like,
Sylvia Leanda, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sylvia Leanda.
Yeah, I know who she is. She does the Chatterbox. She's cool.
Yeah, she's cool. She's done my show. I've had her back 3 times. She was on a podcast, the Mind Buzz podcast, and she said, she goes, I don't know what it is, but skinny white boys love my comedy. And it's true. She did my show, and I was like, dude, I have to have you back, please.
Yeah, I seen her at the Chatterbox. She's funny.
She's really funny. Savannah's done it. Gigi Garcia did it. Mike Baker fucking killed.
I don't know him, but he follows me. Like
Mike Baker.
Yeah, I've never met him.
Yeah, he's a really funny guy.
And he produces shows too, right?
Blue Banter Comedy, BBC. Yeah, that's his joke, not mine. But he rules. He's really funny. He's been doing bigger stages too. I've seen him at the Comedy Store at the fucking the set of the night. He's gotten pretty good at that. I've
gone, but I've never gotten called. So
I went once.
I liked it back then where you could email, and it'll choose you.
So that way you don't
have to drive all the way out there. And then I went out there when you have to go out there and sign up, and then
see, I'm the only one that. I'm not the only one, but I never look at it like wasting time.
Well, it's like a Monday night, late night, and like I work, so that's always my excuse. I work.
Yeah, that's
like,
a good thing. I'm a bartender, so.
Well, see, you're the nightlife. See, I work early morning.
No, I'm a bartender in the morning.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah, so it's like 10 like 11:30 in the morning. Oh. So wherever I go, I usually can wake up on time.
That's cool. So that's why you're on the liquor and shit. Do you drink on the job?
This is my first time ever being a bartender. I've been a bartender for 4 months.
Do the people buy you shots?
No, I can't. I'm at a restaurant, like a pretty nice restaurant.
Nobody's like, here, take a shot with us.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not an alcoholic.
My wife used to be a server, and people if they offered to buy her drinks, she would pour water into the shot and then pretend it.
Oh, that's smart. That's a good one. Well, see, I used to be a chef, and that's when I was drunk. 'Cause it's a
just drinking on. All the chefs are drunk.
Yeah, well, I was a Tepon chef, so I used to do the fucking like the hibachi.
Oh yeah, like right in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
right in
like
front of
doing
everybody.
tricks and
Yeah,
shit.
so I'd be fucking plastered, fucking playing with fire.
I have a Blackstone, the flat grills. I barbecue like or grill. Is that considered barbecuing?
It's no,
Grilling?
it's grilling.
I made street tacos the other day.
Have you made
Cool.
anything like weird on it? Not weird, but like that you didn't think of, like pasta.
No, I've seen people making pizza on there. I was
Mhm.
like, what the hell? I have a book that has different recipes and shit. I usually make tacos and burgers, like
Yeah, I've
or
made.
breakfast. Like you can make pancakes and eggs and hash browns.
I've had the thought of just setting up in the morning, like
I've-
early as fuck
I've
in the
done it.
morning, and then selling burrito, like breakfast burritos.
I didn't do that, but I've done. My daughter I like to make like country breakfast, like
Oh yeah, the flapjacks and
yeah, and like she likes the country potatoes. Like
yeah. I don't know why I called it flapjacks, by the way. Fucking
Okay.
pancakes.
My grandpa used to call them hotcakes. I love pancakes.
Hotcakes. Did your grandpa go to jail?
My grandpa's he's the Mexican dude. They call him hotcakes. I don't know.
That was oh okay.
He spoke Spanish. I told him and my grandma spoke Spanish to each other only. But yeah, it's funny because they used to talk to us in like English, but like break shit down to us. I say you call them hotcakes. Never called them My grandma used to make breakfast for all the time. But
Yeah.
it's funny because he hated Chinese food. So if I ever had like I used to live like I pretty much was raised by them for at one point in my life. But if I ever went and got Chinese food, there was a Chinese food. I used to live in Claremont. You know where CK's is?
Yeah, yeah.
My family lived down the way from there, and
Okay.
there used to be a bomb ass Chinese restaurant down the way. But anytime I brought it home, he would get mad. Like he was like old school. Like
Was it the food that he didn't like?
hey, he's a World War II veteran, so I don't know.
He's like, can't tell
No.
the difference. Chinese, Japanese.
He didn't like when I made popcorn either. Like if I made popcorn, he would get pissed off. He didn't like. He was weird. He didn't like the smells. Like,
Yeah.
do you have any like things like that where you don't like certain smells?
I can't smell.
Oh, you lost your smell during COVID or what?
I did, yeah. It wasn't, to be honest, it was never that great. It was never that great. But
You
after
literally
COVID,
you lost it. Like
for the most part, the
what about your taste?
taste is probably not the greatest either anymore. Like, but
So now you can eat ass and everything you.
well, I did before. It's okay. I didn't mind the smell, but I'll tell you this: it's not like I have no smell. It's like if it's crazy pungent, like I can smell it. And I realized that when I went to Mexico City.
So how did that affect your cooking? Like you couldn't
It didn't.
smell when something's burning or something?
No, it never. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, that does. Yeah, I can't smell when something's burning, and I forget a lot, so it's not good. And my girlfriend comes out, she's like, "You don't see the smoke?" I'm like, "I'm also stupid and blind, so."
Like I cook in the house. My girl, she's white. She's not really good at.
Well, you don't want her to.
She cooks everything like on high,
Yeah, well, you don't want her. What you gonna?
and then she does it. She over seasons. Like the other day, she made breakfast, and she didn't finish, and I was at work, and I came home, and there was like hash browns or something, and I was like, oh, like I'm gonna eat this. I was gonna make a breakfast burrito. Took one bite of it. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. That shit was just
So salty.
tasted like a salt rock. I was like, what the fuck did you do?
What do you want? Either there's no salt or too much salt. They're scared. They don't know.
I don't know. Like I eyeball it when I season
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm a pretty good cook, but like the smelling, like I said, I didn't realize that I could smell again until I went to Mexico City. I was walking around.
It smells like shit around
Yeah,
here.
it's exactly what happened. I was
Smells like corpses and hookers.
yeah, I did, dude. I was walking around and I looked at my girlfriend. I go, hey, does it smell like fart? And she goes, you can smell.
it triggered your.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, this is all right.
You got to take another trip back to the motherland.
Yeah, well, Mexico City wasn't the mother. I remember because I go to Mexico a lot, and
I've never been, and I don't think I'll ever go. Like,
yeah, my mom lives like it's a really nice town.
your mom lives out there?
No, she lived when she was born out there. But she lived in a pretty nice town, but in a rural part of Jalisco.
They got a rancho out there?
Yeah, I have a rancho out there. We have the house in the city, and then the rancho, like
Do you have like horses or?
horses and cows and
That's
cornfields, and it's pretty sick. But that was what I knew about Mexico, was that like tejana, like hats and donkeys and she, like, we didn't have a road to the ranch, like you had to like have a 4x4 to get there type of shit. But then I went to Mexico City and I was like, what the it's just New York and Mexico.
It's crazy. Everything is like 7 hours away from each other. Like you go
Yeah.
to Mexico, you're like, oh, it's 7 hours from here. I'm like, God, how fucking deep is that place?
Yep, it's pretty deep. I did the whole length of Jalisco from the top to the bottom.
I had a friend who used to live. For a while he lived in Mexico with his mom,
Mhm.
like maybe a little after high school, and his mom would like take the bus to America to like get him Carl's Jr.'s.
Well, how far into Mexico was he?
I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember him saying that like like his mom would come into like just come into town to get certain things you couldn't get from wherever they were at, and he'd always be like, "Hey, give me Carl's Jr.'s." I'm like, so whatever bus drive, she took Carl's Jr. back on the bus back to him.
It's 17 hours.
Like cold ass burger, like.
He was like, "Can you separate the lettuce so it doesn't wilt?"
That's what I imagine. Just imagine like pretty much like end of the day burgers from Carl's Jr.
I mean, when I went to the city, like the big city in Jalisco, it's called Guadalajara, and they had everything. They had Burger King, McDonald's, fucking Carl's Jr.
Did you ever go to Hong Kong out there?
No, I've never been to Hong Kong. Never been to Hong Kong or Adelitas, which is I heard the better one.
Ron White talks about how he was I think he was maybe in the Marines.
I don't know.
Or and
I just know he lived in Mexico making pottery with his wife.
But back in the day, before when he was young, he was in some service, it's Navy or Marines or whatever. But he talks about how he has a bit about this. He talks about he used to go down there and get the hookers and get BJs and stuff for like $20.
Yep.
And he's like, then I read somewhere where like 90% of the hookers were men.
I don't think that's true. I think that's propaganda.
I think it was just a bit, but he was like, I probably got sucked off by a dude.
Yeah, but if you don't know, no, you didn't. No, I knew a bunch of people that used to go down there. Don't get me wrong, I was always like, damn, that sounds nice. But even I was too broke.
Is there a comedy scene down there? Would you ever try it down there?
Yeah, I would. There's a comedy scene. My cousin lives in TJ, and I go down and visit him, and I'll like go to because there's parts of TJ that are like crazy gentrified. Like
they probably think you're famous. Just tell them tell them Shane Gillis or something. They don't fucking know.
It's the age of the internet. All you gotta do is do a quick look.
Foreigners, they look up to like Americans, so like you go any foreign country.
You would think that Mexico's on you haven't been there. They used to think we were cool. Now they're like, we got the same shit as you guys.
Hey, some of the girls down there are hot. Like I seen like the hookers down there. Like they look like Kim K, and you get them for like $40. Well, so I've heard.
A lot of the hookers down. So I've heard. A lot of the hookers down there are they're from other places. It's easier to sneak into Mexico.
There's girls who will travel down there for the weekend to work and then come back, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Girls that go from here to Vegas for the weekend to go strip or whatever.
It's harder to get a visa to America and do like illegal prostitution than it is to get a visa to Mexico and do legal prostitution. You know what I mean? So it's like girls from Russia are like, fuck it, I'll go to Mexico and fucking make my living there. So you'll find like a bunch of like Russian nationals or fucking like Argentinian nationals who are just like, yeah, it's easier to fucking be a hooker out here.
So you have performed down there?
No, I've never performed down there, but I've been to like some of like the bars and they'll have like they're like open mic for comedy. Like
there was this one comic I saw on Netflix a long time ago. He's Mexican and he speaks in Spanish. Like I don't know Spanish. I watched in subtitles. He wears like Willy Wonka glasses. He has long black hair.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I forget his name, but that motherfucker is funny.
Yeah,
like I sat there watching in translation and just laughing. Like he's pretty good.
So this is my theory. I don't know if it's that true, but Mexico to me, when I used to go visit, like back when like technology was like barely catching up, like sidekicks were still a thing, I would go down there and it always seemed like they were 10 years behind, 10 or 8 years behind. Like shit that we thought was cool, like Abercrombie and stuff like that. We were already off that wave and they're like, that's the new wave down here. But I think with the internet now, they're able to like, cause I don't remember ever hearing about Mexican comedians or comedy in Mexico. But now they have their own scene. They got real famous comedians. People are going
like that guy. I don't know his name, but he's big.
Yeah, he's big. They're huge. They have a huge comedy scene down there, and I think it would bode well for me to go.
It's crazy out here. There's a lot of Latino nights. I never get invited.
Yeah,
like
same here.
Like there's ones that's called like Spanglish. Like I have a bit about Spanish. How I don't know Spanish. I could pull that one off.
I got one bit.
But like I'll see. Like when I did a show with Bebos. In the Rock Gallery, and we were barking outside. Well, me and the other dude were barking outside, and I was like, all the dudes on the lineup were all Mexican, right? Not on purpose, but it was just we were, right? And I was like, I started going Latino night, all Latino comics, and then people were like, oh really? And like we hate ICE, let's go.
Yeah. No, I lie when I bark all the time. Whatever you're wearing, I go, we have a show about NASCAR, fucking.
Yeah, but I got a couple people who come in just because I was like, all Latino night, like support Mexicans.
Yeah, dude, like I said, I have no integrity when it comes to barking. I'll be like, yeah, we have it's a couples night. We're only doing material about what it's like to be in a relationship. I'm like, really? Oh yeah.
And when we performed, it was all women and a few dudes, but it was good though. It was a great show.
Good.
They packed that room out pretty good too.
Yeah, so. Yeah. No, it's a great room. I love the Rock Gallery. I've performed at that's a real comedy club I've done. I performed at the Rock Gallery. Yeah,
So
forgot about that.
I've done 3, including that place. Someone was like, "Oh, I don't like when places promote themselves as clubs." I'm like, "Well,
Well, he is technically he got the beer license. It's just for comedy. There's nothing else. I'll go ahead and call that one a club, even if it is in an office space.
I put it in my resume." It's a random place. It was fucking hot when I went out there too.
Yeah, it's fucking Palm
I
Springs.
can't remember when I went, but it was fucking hot.
All
Late
the
at
hot
night.
gay sex is happening.
It's funny too because there's like male massage parlors like right in the same vicinity. And
Yeah.
my friend went in there just to check it out, and it's like all dudes. And he's like, "Oh, next."
Yeah, dude. The best part is right outside the strip is like shitty hotels.
It's
like Motel 6.
nice down there, like a lot of fancy restaurants and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, right outside of that, they have like I stayed at a Motel 6 when I went down there, and I bought a motel. I was like, I don't want to do the show, and then
Oh, you stayed there? I drove home that night.
nah,
Like,
I was like, I thought. Well, here's the thing. I didn't know Palm Springs was that close.
yeah, it's like an hour from here.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. So
You're closer than I am.
yeah, so I figured that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna want to drive home. I was like, I should have, but I stayed at the Motel 6, dude, and like fucking 8 o'clock in the morning, I like looked outside and it's like twinks and underwears trying to find rooms to go into.
I'd go out there just because I like the scenery. Like I'd vacation out there just to go try the restaurants
Well,
and stuff.
It's a party town. Like it was made to be like a party town.
That's where like back in the day, like a lot of celebrities used to go there to vacation because it's like
Mhm.
a hideaway, you know.
It's a hideaway. It's there's nothing to do except go out
What I-
and
what I
be
don't
naked
like
at a
is-
pool.
When you get on the freeway, there's like a highway and there's like 10 minutes of nothing, and then all of a sudden you hit civilization. You're like, oh fuck! I was like, where am I? Like if I break down out here, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not the most fucked. I mean, I always try to find a silver lining. You could be in a fucking covered wagon and
Have you
lose
ever
your family.
Have you ever traveled far for comedy?
The farthest was Sacramento. Oh, I'll say I traveled for comedy to Sacramento. I went to Texas and found a bunch of open mics.
I've never
Oh,
been
yeah.
in Texas.
I did the open mic at Creek in the Cave too.
That's badass.
I fucking bombed.
How? Just the audience sucked.
Well, I went
or
up there. No, it was my fault. I went up there for one, crazy nervous. Two, made fun of Buc-ee's off the bat.
I've never been, but I want to go to that place. It sounds cool.
Creek in the Cave rules. There was a real audience. I fucking made fun of Buc-ee's and they're like, I hate this. They're still afraid of cholos down there.
I will go there. If I take off my glasses, I could look like a cholo.
Yeah, they're
If
still
I put
afraid-
my glasses. They're like nerd.
I would like bring up cholos and everybody would be like, oh, you can't say that about them. I'm like,
I used to have a bit that I did like because I started shaving my head during COVID. Like started losing my hairline, and I couldn't get a barber, so I started cutting my hair. And I instantly looked like a fucking cholo. But it was before I had glasses.
Yeah.
I was like, if I wore like a black hoodie and my shaved head, like I couldn't walk in Walmart. I got hit up in Walmart one time by a cholo. He thought he was a tweaker. He thought I was someone. I was like, the fuck out of here. But
I like going to my old Walmart and my old town where I grew up, and I'll go with my girlfriend or something, and some dude will be like, "Hey, what's up, fool?" And I'll look over and I'll be like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And then I'll know him, and my girlfriend's like, "What the fuck?"
I get confused for like someone always thinks I'm their relative or a friend or I went to school with them. And now that I have a shaved head and a beard, like 30 comics look like me. We all look alike. Like I've had people confuse me for other comics. I'm like, that's not me. I don't
Yeah.
know you. I don't know who that is.
That's good. I don't get confused. That's got to be nice, or maybe it's not.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen you online. You looked more Mexican, but now that I see you in person, you look more white.
Yeah, dude. That's my plight right now. Is because I grew up Latino, like in first generation Latino. Like my whole family, my mom's family, they don't speak English, so like I had to learn how to speak Spanish, you know. And then so when I go on stage, I'm like in my head, I'm like, because I don't look at myself all the time, so in my head, I'm like, I'm a Latino.
Do you have any
Latino.
Spanish bits?
No, not at the moment. But
You should do some like in front of white people, scare them. Like start
I do
talking
that.
Spanish.
yeah, I think what I've been doing lately is I've been telling I have been focusing more on the differences between white and Mexican. I
You
do
know-
a bit where I talk about how I infiltrate the white people because they think I'm like one of them.
If you ever do one of those Latino nights, or you do like a majority Mexican crowd, if you had a bit where you like say the whole night you're just doing regular bits, and then the last bit you start with the Spanish bit,
Oh yeah.
I think that would kill. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, I'd have to do it at the end because that's my thing. Is
do a cholo bit or something, and then
well, it's
start
all-
talking in Spanish.
all my things are. I have a bunch of cholo bits about cholos, but
You should write a bit about if you ever go to jail, you don't know what gang you should
that's a
join.
good one.
Should you join the Polar Bears or MS-13?
Yeah, that would be a joke because I know for sure I'm joining Mexican, dude. I'm going.
You're gonna have to shave your head because
I don't care if I'm going puro Southsider, dude.
you're gonna have to shave your head like razors like mine.
Oh yeah. There could be no white in me when I go there, but yeah. You know what's? It's hard to convince the crowd that I'm Mexican. Like it's so hard. Like Because I'll go into like bits about being like
shave your beard down or more.
I'll get it more like
make it more pointy.
Yeah, that's true. That could be a thing, but it's so because especially because I'm going up usually 5 or 10 minutes at a time, and then by the time I go like, oh, like I'm Latino, I could see the people's faces like, no, you're not.
Like I'm down with La Raza.
Yeah, that's even worse though. It's going up there like, hey, I'm down.
What you should do is if you go in front of a Mexican crowd, go up there like, ¿Qué pasó, raza? Wait, just start coming out all fucking Latino, and then start your white bits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. ¿Qué pasa, mi raza?
Don't you guys hate when you go to Sprouts and then, like just fucking throw them off?
I wish I knew more white stuff. I don't.
You guys watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, I never did. I wish I could. No, but yeah, my whole life, dude, just been trying to. And then it doesn't help that my name is Travis Smith.
I know. That's why I said you're white amongst white. Like.
Yeah, it's so that's why I infiltrate the ranks, dude. I'm in cars with white people, and they start like talking candidly. And I'm like, oh shit, dude,
can't stand those Mexicans.
Yeah,
like,
straight up, dude. I've had them straight up be like, isn't it nice that they finally have ICE coming around and doing their thing? And I have to go, dude, before you say more, like my mom's fucking an immigrant, dude. Like she worked really hard to get her papers, like really, really hard. And they're like, oh fuck. I'm like, yeah.
And at least they were comfortable enough to think they could be racist around you.
Well, it's funny. I'll tell people like, oh no, some white people are cool, and I'll look at them and I go, most aren't. I'm in there when they're talking candidly, and they're not. They're not cool.
See, like I get a lot of shit because I don't speak Spanish, so like I have a bit about it where people talk shit to me. So my whole life I've gotten shit on for not knowing Spanish. I'm like,
yeah, you should learn Spanish.
I'm third generation. We've been here.
You never been to a store? Just talk to them.
I work with people who don't speak English, and I'm like, I just keep my conversations minimal to them. I'm like, I try my best, but
it's my favorite. I'll like start a job or something, and they'll see like a totally tatted up like gangster from like the OC, but for some reason gangsters in the OC are like 4th generation already. So they'll be like, oh fool, I don't speak Spanish, and they're like, fuck, I need someone to tell the crew what to do, and you just see my little head pop up like, I speak Spanish. And they're like, you? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, all right, you got to tell fucking Jose he's fired. I'm like, oof.
They call you Miklo or something?
Miklo, yeah. Miklo Travieso.
Do you have any nicknames?
Travieso.
Oh, that's your cholo name?
That's my name growing up as a...
I knew this dude growing up who was a tagger. What was his name? He had the whitest name, but he tried to make it sound Spanish so he could sound like he was like you, mixed white Mexican. Yeah. His name was Arthur. But he would tell people his name was Arturo. Of
course, it was the opposite. I met a lot of Joes who are Jose's.
He was weird. He made me think of that one singer, Prayers. Is that his name?
Yeah, I know Prayers.
How he looks cholo, but he dresses punk or whatever.
Yeah. I have a bit about that.
This dude was like a cholo punk tagger. Like
that's a thing. That's a real thing.
So he was random, but I'm telling you, his name was Arturo. So like. But his real name was Arthur.
You got to remember, punk rock dudes and fucking graffiti artists, they all hang on the same train tracks.
Yeah, but this dude, he was a trip. He would look like Punker Greaser, but he would talk like a cholo, but he looked white. And I was like...
my entire upbringing was just people like that.
I was going to say, how did you get into the whole hardcore music? Like, I used to go with a friend to Pomona. Like, did you know somebody who was in music or anything?
When I was in 4th grade, my friend had a friend who had a brother who was into crust punk. And they gave me this CD by a band called Rudimentary Peni and another band called The Locust. And then I feel like from that punk rock to hardcore is kind of like a natural progression.
Yeah, I used to listen to Misfits and like punk bands, and then I got into hardcore like in high school. That's when it was huge.
Yeah, like and it was, Bury Your Dead.
Yeah, we used to go to... my friend just sent me a video the other day. I forgot about those fools.
Oh, Bury Your Dead?
Yeah.
I see you're weak. You see I'm strong. Yeah, dude, so fucking... that's also... Hardcore is crazy white-coded. It was just... bunch of jocks complaining about their life.
But when I would go to shows in Pomona, like, yes, the bands were white, but the audiences were Mexican. A lot of Mexican dudes with LA hats, and it was mostly like Latino fan base. So and metal too. A lot of Hispanics listen to metal. Yeah. Like a lot of people are like, oh, like Gil talked about this in the podcast. They like Morrissey.
Yeah.
I'm 37 years old. I've never heard Morrissey in my life. I've never fucking heard them. Like,
yeah, well, good. It's not the good.
They're like, oh, it's a everybody's into it. All the Latinos. I'm like, I don't fucking.
Yeah, because new wave and like that early goth stuff, like the Cure and shit like that hit Latino culture hard. Like there's like a lot of older ones, like in their 50s, 40s.
Like I like Prayers. Like he's like that, like the Latino whatever.
Yeah, Latino goth, cholo goth.
I seen him one time by accident.
Yep.
He was at Knotfest. He opened up for Slipknot. And I
Yep.
was like, that was the first time. That's when he first came out with a Kat Von D song.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. She's fucking hot. Good for him.
Cat's hot. But Prayers. I don't like Prayers. I don't really listen to them, but I know of them because
I like a few of their songs.
I was like, I'm not goth. I never was
He
goth.
always performs with a knife on stage, like it's like a part of his bit. Like,
Yeah, dude, the goth stuff it's a little cringy to me a lot of times.
it's funny because I used to listen to metal and hardcore in high school, but everyone in my family thinks I was emo. My brother's like, you were emo. I'm like, I listened to fucking deathcore, grindcore. Like, there ain't no emo in that shit at all.
Okay, like yeah.
My wife likes emo, and like I have some of the shit she listens to. I've never heard of these bands in my life. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm in the car and she's playing this shit. I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, I love it both, but I mean, let's be honest, Latino cholos especially were never. I mean, they would always they're like, you're a rocker fool, huh?
Yeah, I'm a rocker fool.
You're a rocker, huh? You go into that mosh pit, huh? You listen to all that shit that's like, ah.
It's funny because sometimes you go to metal shows and there'll be a random cholo
Mhm.
in the fucking with the beer and his shirt off over his like in the pit waiting for someone to fuck with him.
That you know what? I think that attracted a lot of them. They're like, oh, this is a place for me to like. You can fight, you can throw punches, you can like run into people, and a place for them to get their aggression out. Really.
Have you heard of the hardcore band called Desmadres?
Yeah, Desmadre is fucking sick.
Those dudes are fucking badass.
Yeah.
I want to see them. They perform out here once in a while, but that's like cholo fucking hardcore.
Yeah, Desmadres is fucking. I remember when
Like cholos with lowriders and they're fucking
Yeah,
they're moshing.
they're I used to follow their guitarist. I mean, because the hardcore scene's small, so I don't know them, but
It was big back in the day when I listened to it.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of died down, but
yeah, but especially LA Chicano or the LA Latino hardcore is fucking huge and great, really good.
I like see there's different like beatdown hardcore is cool, and then there's like grindcore, metalcore. There's like a whole bunch of other shit, but I like beatdown hardcore, like
Go to San, you know
straight
where
edge shit.
Well, there's no more straight edge.
But I'm saying I liked that shit, like the shit I sent you.
Dude, Beatdown right now in San Bernardino is fucking dope.
Hey, and the pits are so violent.
So extraordinarily. I haven't been.
I
don't want to
retired
go.
from the I retired from the pit because I always fucking eat shit, get
Yeah.
kicked in the. I've been knocked out. I've been punched in the face.
Yeah. You
When-
get fucked up in there.
When I first started dating my wife, I was at an Elijah show.
My wife.
You know Elijah?
I know Elijah.
I saw
30,000 people die every day. How come you're not one of them?
I saw them at the Chain Reaction,
Mhm.
and I was trying to make my way into the pit, and I just got ripped right in the fucking mouth, and my lip tucked underneath my teeth. Like I woke up, like knocked out, and
Yeah.
I had to like untuck my lip. So my lip was all like fat. So our first date, like we went to In-N-Out, and like I'm all like,
That show was so sick.
I couldn't kiss her or anything. But
Did you listen to Suffocate?
yes,
Yeah.
I listen to all that shit.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of bands like different scenes that I haven't heard of. I stuck to the IE mostly.
Yeah.
Like anybody that came through Pomona, Riverside, Corona, like that's where I listen. I didn't travel far. Like the furthest I ever went to go see a show was I saw Suicide Silence in Paris.
Okay.
It was at a random fucking lot
Yeah.
with a
Remember when they used to be at fucking churches?
Mhm.
The shows used to be at churches and
The-
they fucking ruined the church.
the Nitty Gritty in Upland or Rancho.
Yeah.
Well, I've talked about this with another guest before.
And we had one called The Ship in Riverside.
Oh yeah, I've never heard of that one. But
Yeah.
the Nitty Gritty was supposed. It was like the Rock Gallery. It was like a church, but like how Rock Gallery was like a music thing and turned into something else.
Yeah.
This was like a church youth activity place turned into a hardcore venue. And
Yeah. And,
bands would come there. There were a lot of Christian bands that would come there.
oh, dude, the Christian wave of fucking hardcore was funny.
You remember that band?
7 Star?
Oh, I like Seven Star too. What's the other one? Something with fuck. Keep talking.
Sinai Beach?
No, I like Sinai Beach. Oh fuck, I forgot about those
Dude, I
guys.
fucking love that band.
I like how he goes from clean to he makes me think of Danzig. Like
yeah,
his voice.
cut my hair,
Yeah.
cut my hair. Yeah, that's that. I always said he was the
Sleeping
metal.
Giants.
Oh yeah, Sleeping Giants.
They
Isn't
were
there
fucking
Whitechapel
sick.
too?
Yeah, Whitechapel.
Yeah. I remember Sleeping Giants. Yeah, I remember all that shit. All the metalcore era. The first show I went to at the showcase was Suicide Silence. There was hardly anybody there really.
I was there when they do that little music video they have.
Oh, I
at the
wasn't there
showcase.
for that one.
I was there.
Yeah?
That was badass.
Yeah, no, it was my first time going to the showcase, and it's the first time I ever like stage dove. And I got up on stage I'm 120 pounds at the time, and I got up on stage, and I got up there and I was about to run off, and then everybody got in front of me, like the band, and then I was taking too much time on stage, so the security guard, as I took a step forward, he grabbed me by my
Just
pants
yanked you.
and threw me over the crowd.
Uncle Phil style?
Yeah, Uncle Phil style. Just threw me out like Jazzy J, dude. Fucking just threw me over the crowd and I landed straight on my head so hard that the security guard from the back came over with a bag of ice and was like, "Hey, man, you all right?"
I was there at a show one time when, there used to be crews, like hardcore. You guys don't know this, like the music we're talking about.
And fucking
There
Heavy
was, like-
Hands.
There was like hardcore crews, but they were like gangs. They would show up to shows and
Yeah.
start shit and fight. I was there with a friend. We used to go to shows, just me and him. I forget what band we were seeing, and a couple crews got into it,
Yeah.
and everybody was fighting everybody. It was like the Wild West, where they like a bar fight happens and you just start
Yeah.
punching each other, and like people are flying. People were, there's a balcony.
Yeah, people flying
were
off the balcony.
jumping off onto people.
Yep.
And I was like, what the fuck? And there's like a little, right by the stage, there's like a little closet where there's like wiring for the sound. Me and him just kind of like moved our way into there because we didn't know any of these fools. They
Yeah.
all knew each other and they were all
Yeah.
fighting, and it was fucking nuts. But
Dude, the gang crew fights was the
I knew-
beef always. I was always like, why are we doing this, dude?
I was friends with the dudes in crews, but I was never a part of any of that
Yeah,
shit.
same here. But also, I wasn't fucking cool enough or tough enough to get recruited.
There was a crew in New York that ended up as a gang.
Well, that's
thing.
Boston, FSU.
Yeah.
They ended up on Gangland.
Yeah, they were on a TV show where because there was like somebody got killed at a show. Like
They stabbed a few people.
somebody at the Glass House. I was at a show one time and he got beaten with a fucking fire extinguisher.
Yeah, it used to be rough, dude. I mean,
They stopped having hardcore shows after that for a while. There.
yeah, I would too.
I saw Winds of Plague there. That was fucking
Winds of
sick.
Plague fucking rules. What's that? This is 2008. What the fuck is up?
I used to live in Upland,
Uh-huh.
and some of the guys are from there. And I would see this old dude all the time wearing a Winds of Plague t-shirt. It was the dude's dad. He used to grocery shop at the same place, like small world.
That's tight. Yeah, it is. I was Gil invited me to like luchador wrestling, right? And I went.
I want to go to that shit.
It was really tight to see. And when I went, he had a comedian friend. She's a girl. I don't want to blow her spot up or whatever. She's really cool. She's really funny. But her husband or her boyfriend or whatever, he was the drummer for Down Presser.
Oh yeah, I know her. I've had her on here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I just don't want to be like, hey, that's her husband. But I remember he was wearing he was wearing a Marauder shirt, right? And it said, or a sweater, and it said "Life is Pain." I was like, "Yo, dude, sick." He's like, and then she was like, "Oh, you like hardcore?" I was like, "Yeah." And then she's like,
I had her on here. And we talked about it too. Her name is Selena.
"Yeah, Selena, yeah."
She's one of my first females. I had her on here and she moved away. So
Yeah, she's in Portland or something like that. But yeah, she was like, "Oh, like he's in a band." I was like, "Oh, what band? Maybe I've heard of it." He's like, "Down Presser," and I was like,
I didn't know of the band, but I listened to them after, and they're pretty sick. And it's crazy is that she's friends with friends of bands that I knew. Like, so
Yeah.
it's like small world. I was like, we probably ran into each other at shows, but like,
She was like, "No, I was in the back with cool people."
holding
She was like, "I was on the stage, like with the real people." You had to pay to go see these people.
I was chilling at the merch table. But no,
Yeah.
she was cool. I'd love to have her back, but she's
So far. Her and what's the God? I can't believe I'm forgetting her friend's name.
Sabrina.
Sabrina's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
dude.
they moved away. Like, she was only gonna come in like a year, and they moved away. But
Yeah.
they're doing their thing. So
I
shout
saw,
out.
dude. Sabrina has one of my favorite memories from open mic. Is a guy went up and did his set, and he was doing crowd work, like during his open mic, and he saw a group of black people, and he said like, "Oh, what is this, love and hip hop?" Like and it flopped. It didn't do great. He just spent the whole time like crowd working, not very well. And then she went up there and just fucking spent her 5 minutes just being like, "I eat more pussy than that fucking guy." Dude just destroyed him. I was like, that's funny. Well, that was really good.
Yeah, well, shout out to Selena. But anyways, we're an hour and a half in, so
That was fast.
it does go fast.
Yeah.
I was looking at the time, but it's time to wrap it up. Anything else you want to talk about or say before we got?
Yeah, come to the No Question show, February 25th in Corona, February 28th in Irvine, and March 4th in downtown Riverside.
Do I follow you on that? I don't know if I do. I have so
I'm
many
not sure.
pages, but I'll follow you if I.
Yeah, please follow me.
Is there an Instagram page for that?
Yeah, it's called at No Question Show. No S on the question.
What?
Yeah, at No Question Show on Instagram.
I'll tag it on there.
Yeah,
but
please.
Anything else you got going on?
No, that's it. Just those 3 shows.
Tell the viewers where they can find you on your social
You can
media.
find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube as Swagafoo, SWAGAFOO.
I thought it was Swagafoo.
Swagafoo, whichever one.
What
you
does
want.
that mean?
They used to call me Faga. Obviously, we know why. They're just fucking, my friends are being jerks, and they used to call me Traga because I'm skinny, but I would eat a lot. And then just one day, someone said like, "Oh, he just tries to be all swagged out," and his name's and then Swaga stuck, and I've been going by that forever now.
I had a dude on here. They said they used to call him Gigante. He was a tall, skinny Mexican dude.
That's good.
Shout out to Jose. He's like, they called him Gigante.
Gigante.
Anyways, Travis, it's been nice having you here. You guys can follow me on my personal Instagram, AndyC_comedy. And then if you would like, follow the Crimson Comedy Show on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. Engage people, talk shit. I don't care. But anyways, all right. It was nice having you, Travis.
It was nice having me here. Thank you, Andy. Dude, thank you so much.
Good night. Good rest of the day. See you later.
Later.